Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
For sure. So, you spoke on starting a lot of things early in life. How early did the music start and what led to the music?
The music started in middle school. Like, back then you had like A lunch, B lunch, C lunch, Yeah. So if you learned how to finesse it, you could go to all the lunches and just chill and post up, just skip that period. So I'd go to all the lunches. And at one point or another, there'd be like a group and like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm big on the black and brown, so like, you know what I'm saying. So I was raised with a mixture of a lot of black and brown. So during the lunches, it'd be like all the crunkest black freestylers, like bro, like everybody would get around like it was a fight.
Yeah.
But it was just to hear like how you gonna drop your screen, how you gonna pop the trunk, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that was the shit. It was like breakdancing almost.
Sure.
So I remember like looking and I was like, man, bro, I've always been that person where I'm an exhibitionist. I want to put on the show, I don't want to watch it. So I was like, man, I want to get in there with them. And I remember the first time, I'll never forget my first line. I said, I'm going to come down. They were like, huh? And I was like, and I'm going to come down. And I'm going to come. And they were just like, all right, like what happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and bro, like on everything I love, Central Middle School, shout out to everybody from out there, Palm Terrace, Parklands, man, Oleanders, Magnolia Project, shout out to everybody from out there. Bro, like they, you know what I'm saying, they took me in, like that whole table of people right there, and that was my introduction. And from there it was like we'd be banging on lockers in between periods and somebody make a beat with a pencil.
Yeah.
We'd be walking home and somebody start banging on somebody's car, badass kids, bro, denting somebody's car just to make a beat so we could fucking get crunk.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole freestyle aspect came in. And then like right around 15 or 16, I booked a 4-hour session, recorded 16 songs, like one long recording, one ad-lib, the next one. Yeah.
Writing or like just off the top with
it? It was all off the top. Shout out to my homeboy, Money Cool, Anthony. Shit, he came through and he was like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "I don't know." I said, I gave him 16 beats. I told him 2 recordings on each. It was my first time recording. I never knew how a song was composed. I never knew what a bar was. I just knew Swisher House just wrecked that Missy Elliott beat. You know what I'm saying? That June 27th, if you ain't knocking that, you ain't shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching, you know what I'm saying, like this Swisher House, this SUC movement, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just know that they wreck on beats. So I got beats. I'm gonna get on and do the same thing. And I was convinced, nobody could tell me I was wrong. I was convinced I was about to get Jay-Z on the line, Lil Wayne on the other one. I was about to go platinum. I was coming up.
Yeah.
And it never happened. It never happened, bro. And then I got to the point where I'm a numbers person. So I got to the point where I was like, this is a hobby, because in business, if it's not business unless you're producing a profit.
Right.
So I was like, man, you just like, Some niggas trip up, they trick off at the strip club. Some people put big ass rims on their car. I'm over here blowing money just to hear myself on the speaker, but I ain't making no money from it. So I'm like, man, fuck that. Boom. That first time I walked away from it. Then I walked away. There's like a toxic baby mama. Like the kids' age are different and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some don't even look like me. But it's just like I've walked away from music so many times because I was like, it don't make me no money. And literally, I swear, like God knows I pray a lot, and in prayer, me and God, like we connected literally 12 months ago. It's a true story. Like God knows I wouldn't use this for clout or nothing like that. I prayed and I told God, look, I could manage my life. I could pay for my overhead. I could pay for my bills. I could pay for my kids. This is interfering with that, right? But I love it so much. It's like it hurts me every time I walk away from it. I'm like, damn, throw it in the closet and. Yeah. So I was like, man, look, God, if you could just make it possible for this to pay for itself. I don't have to make money from it, but if it could get to where it pays for itself, then at least I could keep it as a hobby that pays for itself. Not that, hey, well, I'm paying tuition on my kids. I put my kids in private school. To me, these are priorities that come way before how many beats I got on, how many videos I'm gonna pay for, and DJs I'm gonna pay. Like this all comes before that. Yeah. So. And man, right now, what's today's date?
Shit, like 4 days before Christmas. It's
4 days before
December 21st.
Christmas, December 20th, and God knows that again I would not make this up. I said, God, just give me 1 year. Like let me. I did 11 concerts in 1 weekend. And do the math. In 1 weekend, I drove to 11 places and performed all for free. I did features for free just to hey, let them know I rap. And it may not be a lot to the world, but altogether, bro, I made some bands this year. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 million streams. I got over 10 features that I got paid. I got paid what I feel is a substantial good amount of money. And it's like I always have this expression: people lie, numbers don't. If 2 of us, 3 of us look at a car wreck, it's 3 different points of view. You might say he was but if we all add 2 plus 2, it equals 4. So people lie, numbers don't. So for me to say that this year, yes, like it finally paid for itself.